It's a first for the Brewmance, something we have never tried before. This is an IPA without any alcohol in it. It's Mike Russell right there. Rob Hunter's my name. We are the Brewmance. Thanks for hanging out with us. What do we got going on here?
Non-alcoholic beers, I always thought, because it's non-alcoholic beer, but it's usually the same kind of Pilsner style, and This is an IPA. They made an IPA, non-alcoholic, for when you're going hard all day, but you still want to have that IPA, and you can't partake.
So this is supposed to be the big trend of 2020 moving forward with it, is beers with actual flavor, not like Old Doos. Have you had an Old Doos before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah.
Not fun.
So we're going to try this IPA from Athletic Brewing in Connecticut. And it says, brew without compromise. So how does it compare to normal IPAs with booze in them, with alcohol content in them?
Right out of the gates, I taste that there's no alcohol in this. Because I think even if I blind tested it, it has that all-day IPA vibe from Founders. It has that same feel to it, but you do notice that there's not that alcohol bite to it.
There's like a little flatness to it, if you will. But there is actually pretty good flavor in it, quite honestly. Like you said, the Founders All Day, which for us is, well, for me, it's one of my everyday drinking beers that checks in at like 4.5%. It's easy to drink. It's got a little bit of bitterness, so it gives you a little bit of that IPA kind of flavor. This has that too. Just a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of hoppiness.
Yeah, but you're not drinking beer. This is real beer. You're actually drinking beer, and it tastes like an IPA, so it's fine to me. This is the type of thing that if I am in a situation today where I'm just, I really want a beer, but I don't want to get buzzed or drunk, or I got to go to work, or got to drive, or whatever it is, this is good stuff. This is a good alternative. So these alternatives hitting the market is a pretty exciting thing for the craft beer world.
I agree. Now here's a question for you then, Mike, because a lot of people partake in a dry January, start the new year off not drinking alcohol. Does this count? Because you're still drinking a beer. And does this still give you a beer belly, or is it the alcohol that gives you a beer belly?
But it also has less than 0.5%. So there is a skosh of alcohol in it, just a little bit. So I don't think this counts for dry January.
Okay.
I just don't think this counts.
I kind of dig it. I don't think it does either, even though it is non-alcoholic. I just think it's the idea of not drinking any alcohol-related items. So this might still give you a beer gut. It's only 70 calories. It's called their Run Wild non-alcoholic IPA, but Athletic Brewing has been getting a ton of accolades for their beers they're making.
And they should. So I would like to try the rest of the line, this IPA. This is where we should start, because that's where IPA guys. I like it. I'm excited about it, and I'm actually going to get some of this.
Just proving the Brewmance is willing to try new things all the time. He's Mike Russell. I'm Rob Hunter. We have a radio show Saturday nights based in Phoenix, Arizona. You can check it out in the iHeart app. If you don't live here, it's 550 KFY on your radio dial. Type in KFY on your iHeart app, where you can also get the separate but equal podcast from the Brewmance.
Separate but equal, and all of our social media platforms. Get on it, check it out. Facebook.com/The Brewmance, and on Instagram, _Brewmance. Get on there, like us, follow us, check it out. Lots of fun stuff, and even non-alcoholic beer.
Pretty good.
Not bad at all. Cheers, everybody.